Congratulations on your purchase of your Mechpro Inverter Arc TIG welder. We'd like to take a few moments to guide you through the setup of your new machine so you can easily weld projects from panel steel with the optional TIG torch to 8mm mild steel, flat bar and rod. Your Mechpro inverter welder has been designed utilizing the latest inverter technology, only seen in high-end industrial machines. This DVD is intended as a quick setup and brief introduction. We recommend you read your manual for more detailed information for the correct use of your welding machine. The full series of welding training DVDs are available from your local Repco store. Included in the box are the following items: Instruction Manual, DVD Setup Guide, Handheld Face Shield, Chipping Hammer Wire Brush Combination Tool, Power Source, and Electrode Holder, Earth Lead and Clamp. Please check all the accessories are in the box and there has been no freight damage to the machine or accessories. Your Mechpro inverter welder comes assembled straight out of the box. The minimum requirement for welding is leather safety gloves and a welding face mask. Other options for full protection are leather welding jackets, leather welding aprons, and full-face automatic welding helmets. The automatic welding helmets make things very easy by changing to the correct protection instantly when the weld starts. These optional accessories are all available from your nearest Repco store. Let's set up your welder for manual metal arc or MMA welding. Select MMA on the mode switch, giving you high open circuit voltage for arc striking. Connect the TEX plug from the electrode holder lead to the positive terminal on the power source. This is the most common option for the electrode holder in arc welding of mild steel. Please refer to your manual for other options. The earth lead and clamp are used to complete the electrical circuit. Insert the TEX plug to the negative terminal of the power source. Connect the clamp firmly to the workpiece. A good earth on clean steel ensures optimum welding performance. The current adjustment control is used to select the correct amperage for your chosen thickness. To ensure the correct amperage is selected, please refer to your user manual or electrode packaging. Insert the bare end of the electrode into the electrode holder. When the power switch on the machine is activated, the green Power On light will glow and the cooling fan will start. It's important to remember that once the power is on, there is power to the electrode holder, so only turn your machine on when you're ready to weld. There are two methods which can be used to start or strike the arc: the tapping method and the scratching method. In the tapping method, the electrode is brought straight down and tapped on the workpiece. With the scratching method, the electrode is dragged at an angle along the surface, much like striking a match. Regardless of method, upon contact with the plate, immediately raise the electrode or it will stick to the surface. Raise the electrode to a distance equal to the diameter of the electrode. Always hold the electrode pointed into the weld. Grip the electrode holder tightly. Keeping your elbow close to your side will help keep your hand steady. Factors affecting the speed necessary for completing a good weld are the type and diameter of electrode, amperage, position, and workpiece thickness. When the speed is too fast, the bead is narrow and bead ripples are pointed. When the speed is too slow, the weld metal piles up and the bead is high and wide. After completing the weld, wait for the welded sections to cool. A protective coating called slag now covers the weld bead, which prevents contaminants in the air from reacting with the molten metal. Once the weld cools to the point that it's no longer glowing red, the slag can be removed. Removal is done with a chipping hammer. Lightly tap the slag with the hammer and break it loose from the weld bead. The final cleanup is done with a wire brush. When making multiple weld passes, remove the slag before each pass. Your Mechpro inverter welder is protected by the thermal overload circuit. If the orange light is glowing, your unit has reached its rated duty cycle. Remove the electrode from the electrode holder. Place the electrode holder away from the earth clamp. Allow the fan to cool the welder. When the light stops glowing, you are free to weld again. Many things can affect your duty cycle, such as running the unit on extension leads or hot or cold environments. Setting up for lift DC TIG. Once you've purchased the optional TIG welding kit and filler rod, you're ready to tackle panel steel, stainless steel and copper. For welding of alloy, AC current is required and is not possible with this welder. With your welding unit turned off, select TIG on the welding mode switch. Connect the TEX plug from the earth lead to the positive terminal. Connect the TEX plug from the TIG torch to the negative terminal on the power source. Secure the workpiece and connect the earth clamp. Connect the gas line of the TIG torch to the disposable regulator. Screw onto the disposable bottle, but do not open the valve until you're ready to weld. If you're using a refillable bottle, connect the argon regulator to the bottle. Then connect the gas line to the regulator. If you're using a refillable bottle, set the gas regulator to between 6 to 10 litres per minute. Ensure that the thoriated red-tip tungsten has been sharpened to a point. Install all components to the front end of the torch. Turn on the power source. Select the correct amperage for the chosen material and joint. Open the gas valve located on the TIG torch. With the ceramic cup resting on the workpiece and the tungsten 2 to 3 mm from the workpiece, rotate the torch head so that the tungsten touches the workpiece. Rotate the torch head forward again. This will lift the tungsten from the workpiece, creating the arc. Lift the cup from the workpiece. Once the weld pool has developed, tilt the torch to about 75 degrees and move slowly along the joint, adding filler rod to the leading edge of the weld pool. The shielding gas should be kept flowing over the completed weld until it's cooled from red hot. This also applies to the tungsten in the welding torch. Your Mechpro inverter welder is protected by the thermal overload circuit. If the orange light is glowing, your unit has reached its rated duty cycle. Allow the fan to cool the welder. When the light stops glowing, you are free to weld again. Many things can affect your duty cycle, such as running the unit on extension leads or hot or cold environments. You have now started your journey in welding. Be sure to check out your local Repco branch for welding consumables, accessories and training resources to help you with your projects. We'd like to wish you all the best with your welding projects.